Friends, if you're considering moving to Mexico, let me share a game changer, the complete Mexico relocation guide. I wish I would have had when I moved here 3 years ago. It would have saved me lots of time, energy, and money. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Larissa is here, 63 and feeling fabulous. Moved to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico in 2021 and since living my best life here. I always have many questions about moving to Mexico, and today's video is sponsored by Mexico Relocation Guide. Today, I want to share my thoughts about Mexico after living here for 3 full years. I can't believe it's been already 3 years since I moved to Mexico and lived here full time. It's been a roller coaster of emotions filled with unique experiences. But of course, no journey is without its ups and downs. So let's dive into the positives and negatives of my time in Mexico. One of the first things that captured my heart about Mexico is its warm and welcoming culture. The people here are always ready with a smile and bienvenidos and besos and abrazos. Hola! The rich tapestry of Mexican cuisine has been a delightful adventure. I love to find small local restaurants where the Mexicans, the locals, eat. It might take a little bit longer time for your food to arrive because they cook everything from the scratch the moment you order your food, but it's worth to wait because it comes so fresh, so delicious. They make food with love. I still cannot get enough of street tacos, burritos, shrimp cocktails, tamales, carnitas, and this list of food can go forever. To my personal opinion, experience, and taste, Mexican cuisine is the best. I'm a very outdoor person and I love to explore beauty of nature. It's not that easy to surprise me because for over 20 years I lived in British Columbia and the nature in British Columbia is beautiful. We had everything, the mountains, the ocean, hikes, waterfalls. But here in Mexico, exploring the diverse beaches to the historical ruins has been nothing short of breathtaking. During these 3 years, I made many Mexican friends and I was able to immerse myself in vibrant traditions, from the colorful celebration of Dia de los Muertos, one of my favorite celebrations here, Day of the Dead, to the lovely atmosphere of local fiestas and birthday party celebrations.
Exactamente, exactamente.
Now let me share some of my negative experiences here. My move to Mexico was not planned at all. In January 2021, I came to Puerto Vallarta for 1 month vacation, and when it was time for me to come back home, very strict restrictions were introduced for Canadians in order to return back to Canada. I've decided to stay, and that's how I started my new journey here. My process of settling down here was not easy. I've made many mistakes, had many headaches, and paid extra money. Friends, if you're considering moving to Mexico, let me share a game changer: the complete Mexico relocation guide. I wish I would have had when I moved here 3 years ago. It would have saved me lots of time, energy, and money. The complete Mexico relocation guide is an easy to follow online guide that gives you the most important basic steps for moving to Mexico. This guide is written by several experts and it's constantly being kept up to date. What I really like is that you have lifetime access to the guide. Can you imagine? Lifetime access. Even if you don't plan to move for 6 months or 2-3 years, you still can count on information being accurate because they constantly update it. One thing I have learned in my years of living here is that bureaucracy can be a nightmare to deal with. Even if you speak fluent Spanish, another nice bonus of the guide is it includes a directory of contacts across Mexico that can help to make your move a lot easier. They give you the list of recommended contacts such as immigration facilitators, realtors, insurance brokers, drivers that can bring you and your pet to Mexico. It's very important, not that easy to bring pet here. International moving companies and Medicare Advantage brokers for people from the US. Now, what if you want to come to Mexico to see if you like it here? And you have a limited time, let's say your vacation, and you want to get the most out of your trip. Well, in the guide, you get a list of local relocation tour guides. Unlike a touristic tour, a relocation tour focuses on ins and outs of what living as a local will be like. You won't have to worry about driving, navigating, parking, and I want to mention this is all different than in your home country. All you have to do is sit back and learn from the passenger side. They have a ton of positive reviews online, check them out, and they offer 10% off for a limited time. I will leave a link and a coupon code in the comments section of this video. Let's continue on with my experiences here. As much as I have fallen in love with Mexico and love to soak in the sun and see blue sky every day, intensity of the heat and humidity of the last summer of 2023 was overwhelming. We had 7 months of really hot days and nights, lots of sweat. It was challenging time for me. Coming from a background where I enjoy variety of 4 seasons, I found myself missing the crisp air of the fall and snow in the winter. The constant warmth and high humidity levels has been an adjustment. And you know, friends, I realized that the weather of 4 seasons I once took for granted. Nevertheless, every place has its unique charm, and I continue to take these hot days as a part of colorful tapestry of experiences. As much as I love the local cuisine, I have to admit that occasionally I deal with stomach issues. Just recently in December went through one. But fortunately, I know how to deal with it, and it doesn't last longer than 24 hours. But of course, it has been a less pleasant aspect of my stay here. It is very common in Mexico, and I've learned that here I have to wash my hands very often and clean fruits, vegetables, and leafy greens really carefully. One undeniable challenge of my time staying in Mexico has been the issue of garbage and plastic pollution. Unfortunately, very often you can see roadsides covered by mountains of litter and plastic waste. It just breaks my heart to see this garbage all over the places. The lack of proper disposal infrastructure and I think the lack of education, do not litter, contributes into this problem. One of my latest lows was dealing with Mexican con artists. I had put too much trust in this person and as a result lost lots of money. It was a good lesson I've learned. It's always a good idea to ask for references, no matter how much you trust a person. While Mexico's warmth extends to people, I've also faced some challenges with the pace of life. The mañana attitude can be very frustrating, especially when it comes to business and punctuality. I'm gonna tell you this story. Last year, I had a problem with electricity in my house. It was no electricity at all. I went to the CFE office and explained the situation, that is an emergency, and they told me, mañana, people are coming, just wait. So the very next day, nobody showed up, nobody called me. I had to go back to the office, and after being in lineup for 1 hour, I've been told again, mañana, they're coming. So this mañana lasted for 1 week. That was very frustrating situation. While I've faced some challenges, the positive moments and the incredible people I've met have made this journey unforgettable. Mexico has become a home and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Friends, if you're considering moving to Mexico, don't forget to check out the complete Mexico relocation guide. Link is attached in the description below. If you lived in Mexico or have thoughts about the country, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. If you want to support my channel, please buy me a virtual cup of coffee. A link to my coffee page is attached in the description below, and any help is greatly appreciated. If you like my video, please don't forget to hit the like button, give it thumbs up, share my video with your friends, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching my video to the very end. Ciao ciao and hasta luego.